In the YouTube algorithm, the people are represented by three separate yet equally important groups: the one that creates, the one that views, and the one that just can't help but react. Under Title 17, I am a member of an elite squad, also known as the Special Viewers Unit. These are the stories.
Like my crop top? My freaking skin in tropical weather. This is proof I'm not meant to be here. I'm not meant to be in tropical weather. Too bad. I wasn't okay maybe like 5 minutes ago. No, more than that. 15 minutes ago. Hey, tattoo, and now I'm okay. I need water. Okay, I have a little 7-Eleven haul. So I thought I would go alone without you guys today. I know how to, right? To get a coffee and a croissant. And it was pretty uneventful without you guys. It's so boring. Or without salah. Like, no, boring. Relaxing. Okay, but boring. Yes. So I go into the coffee shop and I say, Sawadika. And then it was like a Muslim girl working. Okay, so I got some things because like, I'm just like, I don't know. I might leave the hotel later, like at supper time, to go try like a local restaurant around here, like for super cheap. But for now, I'm getting 7-Eleven for like lunch later and stuff. So I got a package of these, what looks like, to me, the Thai version of sun chips, which at least have some kind of whole grain or no, multi-grain baked. Yeah, so I figure, you know what? Whatever. It checks 2 extra boxes than Lay's, okay? It's 9 in the morning. I was up at 6:30. I went to bed at precisely 10 p.m. And I feel like $1 million. Like I'm wearing my pajama pants because I want to be in my pajamas. So these to eat with my lunch maybe. I got an unsweetened matcha green tea. Okay. I got some O2, CO2. Wrong chemical compounds. Where's milk tea? Oh no. I'm really mean to these people. You know what? Just do your thing, milk tea. No hard feelings. People, you guys can make fun of me all you want. I don't care. Whoa, yeah, it's like an ice. It's like a waterfall. Yes. If this isn't bougie way to drink your water, I don't know. Someone has some herbal tea. I like when you guys think I'm burnt and you come up with all these euphemisms. It makes me laugh. There's some habits we just have to keep to ourselves if we do have them. I'm not confirming anything, but if I am not at liberty to tell you my business about this, okay? So you can think I'm happy, you can think I'm gleeful, you can think I'm burnt, but it doesn't matter. All right, let's just peas. So I have 2 bottles of extra water instead of getting a case because I don't feel like sweating more. I got some cukes. I figure I should have some vegetables. I don't want to get listeria. And I got these noodles are the best. You know why? It's with real chicken. And it has like little pieces of chicken, Korean chicken, spicy Korean chicken. And it's like actual like juicy, tender pieces of like non-crunchy thing breast meat. And they're like 80 baht instead of like 20 for like a pack of crap noodles. Even the crap noodles taste delicious, but Madison, don't make me laugh with that. Because when I'm in this state of mind, I find drama to be just weird and funny. It's weird. What is this? I need to do laundry. So I have a bag with all my laundry in it that I need to burn. I don't know if no, housekeeping will pick it up. But I have to go through, you know why I haven't done it yet? Because I have to go through this little sheet. Okay? Who am I telling you? You can't totally tell. Totally can't tell. Hey, love. Alexis. I know I look like crap right now. Look, it's pre-shower, it's pre-face wash. Actually, I did wash my face. There was a glass of water on my desk that I wasn't going to drink because the ice, it's a long story, but whenever ice melts totally into a drink and it's left over and in the morning it's tepid, I will not drink it. So anyway, I said, okay, I'll use that for my hair and my face because like, it was just bugging me and I didn't want to get out of bed yet. So like morning crusties were bugging me and I didn't want to get out of bed yet. So I went like this with the water in the glass beside my bed table. So I'm not okay because I'm still a little sick, but my throat's feeling a bit better. Yeah, so I have to take off this thing, okay, this little sheet to say what's in the bag of laundry. Handkerchief. What are we, in 1935? Stella, will you fetch me my handkerchief? Like, what the hell? Handkerchief? Do people still use handkerchief? I mean, since they've invented Kleenex? A legit question. Anyway. Dress, blouse, skirt, slacks. Same thing with slacks. Who wears slacks? I bet you your grandfathers wear slacks, right? Pyjama. Brassiere. We're totally living in the 30s. I love this. Oh my god. Underslip, stockings, handkerchief, swimsuit, bedsheet. Wait a minute. Oh, maybe if you bring your own bed sheets. Pillowcase, blanket, and towel. Slacks or trousers. What the hell who even says trousers? What about pants? There's not even a pants. In the gentleman's section, they have shirt, safari shirt. Like they charge extra to clean a shirt that has turtles and pineapples on it. Like, what's the difference? Like, Salah has a shirt, or I don't think he returned it, but it had a lion on it. So you're telling me, like, would that fall under safari or not? Like, oh my god. Sorry. I know we're Imagine. Anyway, sorry before that. Underpants. Jacket, cotton. That is so funny. Safari shirts cost... Oh no, they don't cost extra. You just have to label if it's a safari shirt. What? If it's not, doesn't cost extra, then why not just label it under shirt? Anyway, I'm putting this away. I can't deal with this right now. Okay, the rest of my... Sorry. It's all the pockets. Safari shirt has like one, no? So I have this noodles for lunch, possibly. I got a seaweed salad because I love that. And these mochi things are so good. So I got some black and white lava mochi, or mochi, yeah. And I got some more discount bots, which I used today. I used 8 of them. So yeah, I'm not okay because I'm still not 100%. And do you ever just, I think I have an irrational fear that like, I'm away from someone for too long, that we're going to drift apart. Like, that's my fear. And just like, I just have fears of like, loneliness, you know? Yeah, my skin is so red. I don't know why. Look at it. It's so pink. Complete, like, perfect T-zone of red. And then on the cheeks and the chin. Pretty much my entire face. Oh my god, I think I can see a CPAP outline. Get out of here. Look. Hey, bear. I know he's my husband. I just mean, not just him. I mean my family, too. You ever find, like, the more time you're away from them, like, you just, like, worry that, like, I don't know, 8,000 milligrams of sodium? Wait, this all has 8,000? Let's count them up. No, it's not in English. This has 2,250 milligrams of sodium, which is 113% of your daily needs. What the F? I don't want to eat this now. For real, like, don't. I'm, like, scared to. What about these chips? Someone add it up for me. Sodium. 2,000 milligrams for this bag of chips. And the seaweed salad, I don't even have to look. It has soy sauce. What about these? Let's try these. Now I don't want the cucumbers. I need to freeze them. They're too gummy. Master Shredder. I really enjoyed going for shisha. I want to go right now. Oh, those are good. I'll try vanilla one and I'll put them away. Maybe the CPAP. Yeah, like maybe the pressure. I don't know. Like bursts on my freaking blood cells overnight. What are my plans for today? Actually, my plan ideas have changed 3 or 4 times since I woke up. So, I don't want you to look at me. My PJs. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm at Vatican City. Yesterday. Salah coming soon? I don't know. Did I get original? Ew, they're original flavor, that's why. I thought they were sour cream and onion. I hate original flavor everything in my life. Hey, pizza? Yeah, sure. Welcome to the jungle. Do you like that song? Welcome to the jungle. We got fighting games. Peeps, do you like original flavored chips? I don't like them. French onion is good. No, Muslim women are not supposed to have male friends, but Pete's grandfather did. I'm a little not okay. I feel unaccomplished today. Sorry, did I mention this was my lunch? I got from 7-Eleven. So much sodium, I won't be buying these anymore. No trouble in paradise. Why do you guys always think the worst? It's so weird. Like, it would really, like, burn your ass or something if we did, if we live happily ever after forever. You should really reevaluate why that bothers you, you know? It is air conditioned. I wouldn't stay somewhere non-air conditioned. You guys know me. Why do you ask me? Like, I would not stay in a room non-air conditioned, and I would not stay in a marriage without good sex. You should know me by now. Sorry, Faye. You might want to dip out for this one. Not so much someone to talk to, because you can find stimulating conversation with people, but Some relationships you can get things that no one else can give you, and that's usually what a lover's role is. I kind of feel lonely that way. It is rude, Brooke. Bye. I mean, of course I'm gonna be if that's my husband. Like, what kind of wife would I be if I just let people talk shit on him on my channel? Like, no. Bye, peace. Thanks for coming. Have a good day at work. People can give their opinion, but when it comes to my husband, no, you can't. On my channel. Insulting ways. People can be concerned, but they don't know the true situation. So how can you come up with a conclusion based with zero proof? Like, you know? Actually, all the proof so far has been opposite. Except for that one incident. And, like, you know? I'm not going to force anyone to like anyone. You can like whoever you want, but on my channel, respect my authority. Yeah, but how do people accept theories? Like, they just, yeah, okay. Whenever there's no, like there's no basis, there's no proof of anything. For example, that we're not married. Where's the, like, on what grounds? I've even proven otherwise, that we can't live there without, you know? I did a video on our courthouse wedding. I don't know, it's just weird. I don't really care. Why I would buy a present for the person watching my pets? Why not? Is it weird? I guess I just grew up that way. My mom was always buying presents for, like, everybody. My gymnastics teacher as a kid. My bus driver. Queen Anne chocolates. Oh, yeah, sorry. But this is easy to figure out, Lisa. With peace and love. The person who's going to watch our pets, like the person we had scheduled to watch our pets, like last time, was supposed to do it, right? Because Salah and I were supposed to come together. Like, that was the original plan. But something happened, right? Like I said. So now the person who's going to watch our pets is still going to watch our pets whenever he comes. Obviously, he's watching the pets while he's there. Like, why? Exactly. Why wouldn't he? Sorry, I don't mean to sound like, you know, bitchy. I don't remember window liquor how I got the rest back. Probably made up with that loser and then got it all back. Because I had to keep bringing my CPAP over every couple of days because I didn't like sleeping there, like moving in there. And I didn't let him over after an incident with my cat, so, and him threatening Pete's. So I had to keep bringing my CPAP, which is risky. He doesn't just abuse women, he abuses objects. I did use my bath bomb, yeah. It was so relaxing. Like, the bathtub is actually big enough that it's nice for once to have a bigger bathtub. Yeah, there is a reason, and it's nothing that you would need to know. People are saying that what? Okay, I thought that I heard the dumbest of the theories in Gore World. But every time I think that, there's always a dumber one. What? That is so stupid. No, that's not the reason. I mean, I don't even know. I don't even want to defend that. I can literally post my one ticket stub if you want. Or no, I guess they would give you two. See what I mean? Like, how am I going to even defend myself to stupid shit like that? That takes 0 brain cells to formulate. Can you believe the stupidness? Oh my gosh. Like, seriously. Number one, with Oman Air, an extra seat, if you really needed one, is $80. So, totally affordable, okay? Because Oman Air has a good policy with that. Instead of buying a whole other seat. Yeah, like, why would, like, if I could afford to buy another seat, like, you know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense. I can't even start to begin to comprehend that. Fatal Bunny, they say he can't, exactly. Where's the proof of this? This is what I'm saying. There's never any proof or evidence. Here's the evidence that he can't be a Badoon, okay? Fatal Bunny, so just ingrain this in your brain. He rented an apartment in Kuwait. He has a car. He bought a car. The Tigo, he bought that. I can't buy anything from there. I can't buy a car there. There's no way. A Badoon is a stateless person, someone with no papers. So not only when you, like I said, when you want to rent an apartment in Kuwait, which you're free to investigate yourself, try the process. You have to submit marriage certificate, proof of employment, and income. And, like, your income has to be a certain amount, obviously, to cover the rent. So, yeah, if you're a Badoon, you live in the desert in a tent. If you don't have papers, you can't rent shit. You definitely can't buy almost $40,000 car or like $30-something thousand SUV with no money. You don't think that the car company, go call Sherry and ask what you need to buy a car there. Like, seriously. No, he can't, he's not legally allowed to rent the apartment for us because it needs to be a married family. It needs to be a marriage. Like, you need to, and the house who lives on site, Salah always sees him and talks to him, and, like, they have to meet with you to rent the apartment for you. So if Murad went there and then the guy was talking to Salah, he would be like, what's up? Like, there's no evidence on your side of your accusations. I'm not mad. I'm proving myself, right? So, and there's all this evidence on our side. And you know what? Even if he was a Badoon, I wouldn't keep that secret, because whatever, you know? Unless he wanted me to, which he probably would. But like, I don't care about your friggin' passport status to love you, you know? Like, I'm pretty sure we're together for love, because at this point, like, I could be with anyone. I could be with someone else if I really didn't love him, you know? Like, I don't know. Like, I wouldn't, yeah, like, I don't have to be there when I'm there. I choose it. So if you're single and not married in Kuwait, you're basically homeless unless you live in your country. So basically, Barbara, the majority of people are expats to work there. So they usually, a lot of them have the employers who bring them on the work visa. And all this information is available to you if you want to research it. But basically, they have a rental place for them, and a lot of them, the males live with other males. You know, like that fire that was just happening in Kuwait. It was an employment camp, basically. Construction workers, mostly for a big company that brought all these people from India, and they rent entire buildings. That's why you always see those big buses in our parking lot, because our building is a family building surrounded. There's another family building across, but surrounded by these expat worker camps. And a lot of them have been, you know, employers will do things illegally under the radar. That's why Kuwait has been changing the policy. Like, they're inspecting the buildings now because of that fire, because a lot of males were cramped into one. So usually you have your accommodation already out for you. So single people, you know, it's usually expat workers, not usually, you know. Hey, Tristan, Maddie, thank you. But it does happen. There is a bachelor, yeah. There are buildings specifically for bachelors and for people living alone. And a lot of them are shared accommodation. A lot of them are not, but there's certain buildings, like my building is a family building. So those are the most common. Any building we've ever lived in, there's always a sign when we go to call, it's like families only. So that means you have to show your marriage certificate. So he had to show the marriage certificate and everything. But as somebody, especially like at the time that we got all this stuff, with the status I had, I couldn't rent an apartment. I can't buy a car there. Are you kidding? Like, it's like, no way. Yeah, it was sad. Rest in peace. It was like 40 people. So the Kuwait government, the ministry responsible for that, like, went and inspected all the buildings and looking for, you know. No, not at first, ECP. Like, at first, so he was living in a bachelor apartment, and in Samia, which like after we're married, that was like the first building we lived in together, and it was like, you could tell it was like a bachelor, but it was like, he kept it like, he was so cute. Like, before we met, we used to be on video together so long, like almost 24/7. Even when I would have to go get my food at the villa downstairs, I would get my paneer and run upstairs, because I think Pete was working at the time, and I was on the phone with Salah, so I didn't want to ask him to go get my food. I went and got it myself. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna let you go so I can eat, and I'll call you back. He's like, no, eat on camera. Like, you know, like, we didn't want to let each other go. So he went on video and he like redid his whole bachelor for me. Like, he made it so nice. It was so cute. There was like Bath and Body Works candle, which we still have. And it's sentimental at this point. Like, you know, we have this history together that, even though it's not that long, people don't see it ever, and they don't know it. So for you to say, oh, I would have left after this, I would have done, you know, you don't really know. I never like to speculate how I would react in a situation if I'm not that person. Yeah, he is actually really, really sweet, and that's, I measure like all the checks, like the checks versus balances or whatever, versus, you know, like when that situation happened, that's what I used to evaluate a lot of the situation. Like, okay, you know, because I would always say I'm never going to stay with someone if they ever do that to me, infidelity, you know. I know people don't believe this, but the actual truth is that up until I dropped Nader off at Dudu's that one last time, I still was a little bit, I didn't know for sure if he was really cheating. I ignored all the signs. I was stupid, yes, okay. But I didn't know. I didn't fully know. It was like in denial or something, or just I really believed his shit. You have to know that when you're in a narcissistic tryst with somebody, whatever it is, they manipulate. There's things offline that they do. They manipulate out of you, okay? Just believe that. So I really didn't. Like, you know, then on the way home from Montreal, Sam's Bar Lounge released a video, and I was like, what, you know, I don't know. I was listening to it, so I found out for sure, and I never drove back there. I was like, this, you know, it was hard. It was hard at first, because getting out of a relationship that intense is really hard. But then this happened with Salah, and I was like, you know, but you don't know. That's why to say you would do this for certain, you don't know a situation until what you would do until it like happens to you, you know? It's like hard, it's crazy. Of course, after I like dropped the loser off, there were obviously still times like that I was like, I still was attached, so I was like really like, it was so hard for me and I had weak moments, but I still, it was the end, beginning of the end for real, you know? Like that was the breaking moment for me that like you see everything, like the lies, like the disgusting lies that are just so like, anyway, the lies, everything, and you're just like, wow, and like, not okay, you know, that kind of stuff would sink in, and that was it. Strawberries and cream, do you think that was an edited video? Or what? I haven't seen it, Olivia.
Hello, Nader. What is it you want from me, darling? Just to let me know.
Allah. Somebody give her something to eat, guys. She's hungry. But the bite in the lips is scary a little bit. Is that Chixie?
Oh, honey, you damn well know you've heard of Shanny. You've heard of Shanny. You should have anyway. Most people in your, just go to your audience next time you're live and ask them who is Shanny. And they'll tell you. You sexy Egyptian god, you.
Guys, I'm sexy Egyptian.
You sexy Egyptian god, you.
Temu. I can't wait to get home and open my Temu, you know? So yeah, so Salah is all that to say, like, it's hard for, it's hard for me, like, he's so sweet in so many ways that people don't see. And a lot of you do see. Like, I find he's, like, so sweet on camera. He's gonna bring the Temu, yeah. This is sweaty and gross. Ew, it feels like mochi. Ew. Yeah, but, like, English is not his first language, and he's, you know, I hate that. Who says it wasn't a relationship? Okay, from Queen of Relationships Online. You're gonna say my relationship's not a relationship? All right. I'm not even worth replying to that. Like, dude, you were just sending sexy pictures in your daughter's room to a man who left you on red when you sent the nudes. I wouldn't be talking about others' relationships with peace and love. Oh yeah, the shisha lounge. I probably shouldn't. I don't care. Like, if I don't know, that video looked like cut up and like weird. I don't know. But if it was true and she did do that, I zero care. I'm not besties with Shanny and Rev or anything. I'm not besties with anyone really online, honestly, except you guys. No. But they've never done anything to me. You know, what do I care? Like you know, like I don't know. And if she did do that video for Nader, which I don't even know for sure, you never know with him. And she said, "What do you want from me?" Nader, meaning like he probably like messaged her, because why would you say what do you want from me if somebody probably messaged you and you're like yes, you know? I don't know. I don't know. But even if that did happen, I have zero jealousy capabilities left, like at all, when it comes to that loser. So who cares? I don't care. Like really, I don't. I don't really care. I don't care. Zero. I don't care anymore. Can we go to a floating market? Kitty. I'm not going in that boat without Salah. He needs to help me in and out. No. I mean, I guess I can try myself, but I'll be screaming. I just want to chill day. I don't want to go and like cry. I'm like, I can't. I need zen, okay? Bangkok is not zen. It's chaos. It's fun, but it's chaos if you're in a state of mind where you just want zen. I'm in Thailand for like a month. What do I have planned for my video? I don't know. I'm not thinking of videos, baby Jane. I'm like overwhelmed. Thanks, Angie. I want to go smoke shisha. But all I'm going to say, sometimes things can happen. And I'm not going to talk about the situation anymore after this, but the situation with Salah, sometimes communication, like, I've learned that it was, like, a shameful thing for him to talk to me, his wife, about these things. And, because, no, I'm not like that. I'm totally vanilla. And sometimes those interests have issues in a marriage, especially if the person, like, do you not find men are just hard at, like, they don't open up. Like, they just feel ashamed and embarrassed, you know? So that's all I want to say. Where are you going to travel next? You guys, I don't know, AK baby. I go on the balcony right now, and it's, like, super, like, there's a cool breeze. It's, like, more than 20 degrees cooler than Kuwait, just for a little. I know this place. I like to go where things are familiar. Salah wanted to go to Malaysia. He's like, why Bangkok? And honestly, a little part of it was temptation. Like, thinking, okay, to me, like, Malaysia and Bangkok are very similar, you know? But, like, Malaysia is, like, without legalized cannabis, and a part of my, like, you know, brain was like, But also, not just that, like, because I do want to quit it, but it's hard. I want to go smoke shisha so bad, but it's like I have to pay for transportation there, I have to pay for transportation back, and then I have to like smoke shisha. I don't know. Budgets don't exist on vacation. Oh, they do, Carolina. You know what? I always make a budget to be responsible, but we never follow it. Last time we came to Thailand, we I think spent $7,000. Money comes and goes. It really truly is. You know, it really does. I mean, it's just. I think having enough money to fund maybe a life that you want ideally for yourself, but yeah, like money really isn't happiness. It's not. What do I miss about Kuwait? Yeah, other than Salah and the pets, my apartment, my mattress is super soft. My IKEA mattress, I miss it. I wake up every day here and I have to medicate right away for my sciatica and put the cream on, this medicated cream. Whoa! Sorry about that. Excuse me. Excuse me. This is stupid. Slow charging. No, because I didn't buy Tiger Balm yet, but I have this from Kuwait and it works very well. So, put it here. Oh, I could go first thing right now. Will it reveal too much if I do it? Breaking cycles is great. You've given Salah a chance to have vacations and experiences with this area. It's had a rough time. You're gaining good karma. Thank you. But, yeah. Anyways, think what you want. If you want to think I'm a sugar mama, go for it. Don't care. You can, like, how can I help him travel? He has his own passport. Like, I don't understand what you mean. It's so funny people say you make no money from YouTube and then say you pay it. Exactly. Like, even if their insults contradict one another or their claims contradict one another, they'll still say them. Just for a jab at me. So I don't care. Think what you want. Think that. Yeah. I just transferred him 23,000 Canadian dollars off of my like 5K views I make on my videos. You friggin' dingwads. I miss the kitchen chair too. I have to stand now. I'm kidding. Actually, alhamdulillah that I can stand. You know, that's like a slap in the face to people who don't have legs or have one leg or can't use their legs or can't get out of bed. I totally appreciate the fact that I still can. Barely. Like, no, not barely, but like getting out of the tub is harder. Okay. It was like, holy crap yesterday. Because it's a high up tub and my legs are like this long. Like, what the heck? Who cares who pays for what? Like, they wouldn't, exactly, but like they wouldn't, like I just said, like people don't even listen. Like, they check his bank account and like his employment, like income, like per year. Like, when we rented, when you think that you can get an expensive car, like I wouldn't even be able to get an expensive car like that in Canada. Like, my credit would never, you know, like, so like you guys really, it's okay to, you know what, theorize all you want. I don't blame people. You're right. Somebody commented that if you don't give information, people are going to theorize. So go for it. But some of them I'm debunking because it's so obvious. So it's laughable to me that people actually believe these as truths just because they're lacking information. To me, if you lack information, you know, like, I don't know. King Beezer was making money before you. Yeah, exactly. You know, like knowing what someone's job, like it's so not wise to like voluntarily divulge any information about yourself on the internet these days. It's just not. Yeah, exactly, Barbara. I know people roll their eyes at that, but I think Salah pays a lot more of their living expenses than Chantal. He likes to be the alpha and spoil her. Exactly. Like in his culture, it's like, I don't think he would feel like a man if he didn't contribute as much. Like if he didn't contribute, if he didn't like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's just like, and I'm not saying that because I'm a Westerner, it makes me more attractive to him as because that's what he was seeking. Because let's be real, like I was seeking an Arabic man, so an Arab. So why don't people pick on me, accuse me of like, oh, you just want him because he's Arab? Like why don't people say that about me? You know what I mean? We saw the shack he was in, but that's so racist. Like that's a lot of apartments look like that in Kuwait. Like, are you kidding? He's a bachelor. Why would he need a mansion? I never said he was rich. Like that's like a not bad apartment for Kuwait, like for a bachelor. Like what? I didn't save him from anything. What are you talking about? Actually, the only way that would be true is because yeah, before he met me, he didn't care about staying in a place like that. He didn't want to spend a lot of money. He was doing a lot of other good things with his money. That's what I'm saying. If you knew him, you would be surprised, and you don't deserve to. It doesn't matter. You know, it's none of your business. It was fine. Like, you don't know the living in Kuwait, you know, like, sure, there's modern apartments being made all the time, whatever. But, like, the norm, like, the living for most expats is not, like, a luxurious apartment. That's how he lives. Like, what the fuck kind of shit comment was that? You know? No, you don't deserve to know. Okay, why do you think West Coast, I'm talking to you? I'm obviously talking to the person, I'm addressing the person who just left a hateful comment, so why are you taking personal offense to it? Like, I don't understand. Yeah, they expect all Arabs to have, exactly. He was fine with his life. He had a good life. He had, you know what I mean? Like, he has a lot of friends. He was never alone. He was always with friends. He has a loving family. He had his own car. He had his own place. Like, he had everything he needed. What? Like, just because he doesn't have, like, a new Maytag silver friggin', like, set of stuff. He actually had a big silver fridge. I thought his fridge was funny for the size of his apartment. It was really cozy. We had a big screen TV, a comfy bed, a couch, an air fryer. That's all you need. Actually, I adapted. It was kind of like more roughing it style, yeah. The only reason he's moving up whenever I moved over there is because we're now a couple. Like, he knew that living in that bachelor would not be like good for two people as a married couple. You don't live there as a married couple. That's why, yes, we're moving up, you know? And, but like, I used to have to like, the bathroom was small. Cooking in that kitchen was interesting. Remember that like stove I had, the gas? See, I don't mind. I find that stuff interesting. I like kind of like roughing it. It's a challenge. But it's like normal how a lot of people live there. You know, it's not like, it's such an ignorant comment when you don't know how people live there. If anyone doesn't like Salah, that's fine. But to say mean things about him, it's, yeah, on my channel, like go elsewhere. I don't care if you want to be a piece of crap elsewhere. They are married. Yeah, kid. We're entitled to our privacy. It's my right to, you know, stay and work on my marriage. It's my right to like how I want to live my life. You know, so, and that's why I mean, like, I don't owe people information is basically what I mean. You guys can be nosy, just don't be mad if I don't give you everything, like all the information, you know? But there's a lot, like 95 to 99% of our relationship nobody sees, you know? Joanna, actually, Amber, what advice would I give to a friend going through what I did? If I knew, it depends what I knew of the relationship. Otherwise, I couldn't really give a good analysis what that person should do. Actually, what I would say is, it's up to you, you know? Just be careful. I trust your judgment. As my friend, I would trust their judgment, and I would say it's up to you and leave them to make their decision, you know? Like, especially if he's never, you know, physically harmed her, he's never been nothing but loving otherwise. Like, why would I interfere in that, you know? And that's what I would say. Sugar mama or not, she's happy, so let it be. No, after what I went through with Swordfish, like, all the money I lost, no. There was one time he was, like, super coked out of his mind. We both were, but he got really nasty. When he would do more than, like, 4 grams, he got, like, rat face, like, snarling at the mouth, foaming at the mouth, nasty. And like, this is an instance that like right before the more abusive actions happened, physical abuse, this happened. He was like, just an example of financial like issues, like abuse, and like he had a gambling addiction. So, and I don't care, like he talks about me every night, so fucking. It was called Noble Rats. It was an online game slot machine. He won. This was my money. Like I deposited like I think $100. On that $100, he won $3,500. I couldn't believe it. Like I was all buzzed out and I was like, what? For real? I expected him to stop at this time. I expected him to stop because that would pay, like he had no regard for me because I was paying his rent at that time. So for me, you know, he knows how put up, like imagine a man getting a woman to pay his rent. Like Salah would never, by the way. Winning that money and checking out would have helped me. You know, I'm dumb, but he, you know, like he could have said, okay, sure. Like if he really cared, like this was what when I reflect back and I thought, if he really cared and really cared, and this is what a narc will do, like they don't care about your feelings. He would have known like, okay, I have enough money to pay my own right now. No. He had to keep playing and be greedy. And I kept telling him, stop, like, cash out, you know? And I got mad at him, and he fucking lost it. And, like, just, that was, I became scared of him at that point, because he turns, like, into something, like, really ugly. And he yells, and he, like, flips things over. He, like, lifted the fucking table. There was, like, a kitchen table in the living room. I don't know, don't ask. It was totally fucking trap house. It was trap house. So, like, freaking ghetto gatno. And he lost all the money, and this is another sign that he's an narc. He got mad at me. Like, dude, I'm the one who fucking gave you $100 in the first place for your poor ass to play the game that you lost all that money on. Can you imagine? Yeah, he got really mad at me for that. So that's what I'm saying. Like, that kind of shit, no, I would never go through that again after what I went through. Never, because honestly, not to be grim, but I probably wouldn't be here anymore. Like, if I had to endure that kind of mental torture every day. I don't know how Doo-Doo does it. I don't know how I don't know how she does it. Girl, I can't imagine even spending more than like 2 hours, or even like 2 minutes now, but back then 2 hours, and then I was on the long road. How does she live with someone so disgusting? Someone who always needs their ego stroked. It's so exhausting. So these are things that I don't know how people can even still say, do you miss those times? Are you fucking serious? Do you know the mental torment I went through every effing day? Demonic. He'll say, like, he'll start swearing in Arabic, like a fucking demon. Like, get a life, buddy. That's why I didn't let him come to my house. I was smart that way. Like, no way, man. You threaten my family? You're gone. Yeah, he would be in Messenger. He hid it really well. Except that one tree lady, but I was like, he wouldn't. Oh, yeah, he would. If it has a hole, no matter male, female, whatever, he was all over that. It didn't matter. Nope, nothing. What does my husband think? You've seen them fight. He wants to use his face for a toilet also. Go for it. Makes good toilet paper. I know I'm talking gross, but if you went through what he puts every person in his life through, especially women, you would know. I'm very thankful I got it. The card tricks. Remember, he got so mad at me for showing his teeth that day. Why did you do it? It was like a huge narc rant. The narc rants are the worst. The ones that last hours and hours. And then he has the nerve to cry and still talk about me on his channel of 8 people watching. He has the nerve to say that I ruined his reputation. Dude, you gave me an STD. I think I have a fucking right to talk shit about you. Like, what? He's so manipulative. He used to call me high as a kite, I could tell. Like, I don't even know on what. He did everything. GBH. I don't know. He would call me and go, yeah, I'm at a department store, warehouse store right now, and My boss needs to loan some money from you for some tools. I'm like, oh, right, sure. I'm sure. The construction company you're working for in Gatineau needs Foodie Beauties $150 at Home Depot so you can go do some fucking granite tooling or whatever you need to do. Yeah. And I didn't believe him, and he got super mad, hung up on me, withheld affection because I didn't give him what he wanted. Like, just learning about like this relation shit was very, very eye-opening for me. I don't think I would put myself through that again. GHB is the date. Oh, yeah, is it? I remember taking one sip once and I threw up almost instantly. Like 2 minutes later, it was really bad. It's like, what, made of kitchen supply? Like, disgusting. And then when I found those poppers in his drawer, and he's like, I found them on the street. I'm like, no, you didn't, you effing liar. I found them on the streets, Kasamic. You couldn't get his food. Yeah, I totally gassed him up. The barbecue at Night's Inn, where the meat was so hard, tough and chewy, no seasoning. Like, what, you're gonna grill something with no seasoning? Some of the things, obviously, like, were all not bad, like the baba ganoush or whatever. I'm not gonna lie, like, you know, just because I hate him. But a lot of it was, like, weird and gross. And I didn't get to eat the worst of it. Like, Dee Dee seems to be getting the brunt of the weird... Oh, no. Yeah, like, the weird, like, triple layer, like, green, yellow, and blue fucking casseroles. I don't even know what the fuck those are. And the weird smoothies, this chunky green shit. Hey, grilled beef ribs. I need to be slow cooked, a true chef. Stop it. I'm gonna die. Yeah, it is nice laughing at his expense after everything, so... They're still together, yeah. She'll never leave him. It's really sad. I can only pray that she doesn't get seriously hurt. Seriously. Because she was, like, a cool person. Like, I'm gonna, like swallow pride and actually say that to, hang out with her without, like, him, like, you know, we would have our own conversation. She was, like, not bad to talk to. And she had a pretty good taste in music. But she's, like, in danger with him for sure. Biggest red flag? One of them was whenever I went to the STD clinic with him, and they knew who he was. And the best time during was dropping, like, he was mad that I was going to therapy. He's like, what are you going to talk about? Like, are you talking about me? Kind of, you know, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah. In my head, I'm like, yeah, I'm talking about you. And he was screaming at me, banging my dashboard, like screaming on the fucking, he abused the Kia. So he had to get his prescription for his gonorrhea. So I dropped him at the Jonquière across the Jonquière. And I said, you run in, I made a plan in my head. I'm like, I got to get away from him. I said, you go. And he was using my bank card because he couldn't pay for his own STD drugs on his own. So I said, you go in and get your prescription. I'll wait here. So he actually, like, his narky self got out before he went in because I said, can you go hurry? I'm not feeling well and I have my counseling. Just to spare time, just to waste more time, he lit a cigarette in front of the Jonquière and was smoking it in his dad jeans. And I'm just like, oh, I'm so leaving you here, you little fucking dirtbag. So he eventually goes in with my bank card and actually hit his phone. I think I got in that phone, so it was my phone. Was in the passenger seat. I drove off and left him at the Jonquière. So anyways, just a little bit of reminiscing, yeah. This reminds me of how I'm so happy to be here right now. Remember you coming live after that? Remember I'd always cancel the phone and uncancel the phone? Yeah, he cheated, Leah. Obviously, that's where it came from. I was trying to, like, ask the nurse at the clinic, like, it's possible that he got it just, like, randomly, like, from a bacteria toilet seat or something. And the nurse was like, I can't remember exactly what they said, but basically that's usually from cheating. So I was like, oh my god. That is a form of is like a violation to someone's body to not tell the person you're also sleeping with that you're sleeping with somebody unprotected, and you can catch you give someone else an STD. And the worst thing is, a part of me thinks he did it on purpose. That cheese bread I got from the baker bread place in the mall. Oh my gosh, it was so good. No, it wasn't him. It wasn't him who gave me the view. Well, yeah, him being a me freaking out and all the drama. Yeah, that did give us views, but I would give away all the views not to go through that crap anymore. No, I don't talk to BB. His name was Milan. BB was like a, you know, a pet name. No, I really did use the washroom. Smoke break would have been longer. I'm sure, you know. So what am I planning? I canceled my card. I called before I went live and canceled my card. Was it before or after the live? I think it was before. I canceled my card right away, so he couldn't use it. So he couldn't even use it to pay for the... Didn't get them right away. No, I called the bank and told them my card was stolen. My card was stolen. No, I didn't see Charlie's stream. Let's go for a walk. So, walk where? I hate sweating. I hate it. I'm in the mood to, like, go relax at a shisha, air-conditioned shisha cafe and relax with shisha and, like, Arab music and a drink. That's what I feel like doing. Because it's, like, usually, like, a few men sitting in there, and I'm, like, the only woman in there. And it's, like, in his culture, like, men and women don't socialize. Like, even they're not, like, I'm not talking to them, but still. It doesn't matter if they care about me or not, which I know they don't, but it's the principle. It's the culture. Because Nader's time of days to speak right no matter what language. Yeah, I never watch him. You know, the last time I checked, he was still obsessed with Salah and I talking about us, with like literally one person and Desperate Dee in his chat. That was it. Like nobody cares. Like nobody wants to hear what you have to say. Obviously, it's like you're like even me. My cloud is not working anymore. You still only get like fucking eight views. Couldn't happen to a nicer person. No, I said the last time I checked saw his channel, I noticed that, because honestly I went and checked. I wanted to see what and this, I don't like Salah, and I don't know if Salah does, but I definitely don't ever go. I just like, he doesn't exist to me anymore. Like I forget about his existence. But then somebody said that he and Shanny had those those exchanges, and I was like obviously curious, like I don't know, and I felt like I saw the video and it made me laugh, like, you know, so. YouTube could be Jerry Springer sometimes. I'm not even joking. It's so funny. So then I noticed that at the time that I went to check for that video, he was live. And he was in Dee Dee's living room still. And I think he was talking about me, I think, still. And there was one person in his chat chatting, and they were talking about me too. Obsessed. So, and there was like a bright light on his Smeagol face, and Dee Dee was off in the background. I don't know. Being a yes lady. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And that was it. That's like, like, you know, that's all I know. See, Pap, he doesn't love anybody. He loves himself. That's it. Yeah, but my cloud is not even working anymore, Eldridge. That's what I mean. He's just the type of person. He's a narc, right? So he always has to. He will fucking talk about me until it happens one day that like he's validated and his reputation is reversed, which is never gonna happen. Because even if it wasn't me, like I don't know why he's only mad at me. Like even if it wasn't me, look at all the other people who've come forward. Like he's on charges right now. Like he's on trial, like, or whatever. Like even if it wasn't me outing him, you know what I mean? But he's so like, he'll forever be mad. He needs to reverse his reputation. It's just like not. I don't think that's ever gonna happen, buddy. Yeah, I know they do. They don't care about anything. They never ask how your day is. Never ask me. So how's your day, hon? Like I should have clued into that. Like if I compare to like my husband. Like he's so doting on like every little thing. You guys don't see him give me like serious, like not shit, but like he'll give me pep talks on like my health and stuff. Like, you know, like he'll almost every day I tell him like, hey, I know. He'll say like he'll come over to me and like grab my face and like keep this, and he'll like touch my body and stuff like keep this, but you need to reduce like, you know, like it's your weight a bit. It's not healthy. And it's true because he lives with me. He sees me like gasp for air just walking down to the lobby. Like it hurts him as my husband. If you love somebody, you're going to be hurt by their health, right? If that were Swordfish, he would never give a shit. He wants me to die. Like he doesn't care, you know? So it's like night and day. Like, you know, people don't see or appreciate those things, but I do. I'm in Bangkok alone because I chose to come here alone. I said I was okay. He wanted me to cancel my ticket. He wanted me to cancel my ticket. I had to like almost beg him to come here. But after a while, he was like, okay, yeah, you know, it's all right. Like at first he was like, no, like, you know, cancel. But it was like a pain. I don't know. I just really wanted to get away from the heat. And I thought, I'm going to single bees for a while. I'm not single like as in relationship, but solo bees. I'm going to solo bees, you know? I thought it would be fun. And it is. I'm okay. You know, I'm just like, I don't know. At first it was a lot harder. I had a down moment today and I went to go live and then I was just like, what the heck? I feel okay talking. Like after talking to you guys, I feel okay. I don't know. Unless something changes in the situation, yes, he's going to meet me here. But yeah, he cares about everything. He keeps track of my meds more than I do. I'm like a child that way. With medications, I'm so bad. Did you take your meds today? Did you do this? He keeps track of, he cares about everything. Like he feels like my family, like a husband should, you know, they are your family, your build, you know. So that's why, yeah, we just have a special love. I have my reasons, Alyssa. We usually like to vacation for like a month at a time. You know, it's good to, in about a month, it'll be, Kuwait weather will be nicer. I can't wait to go camping. He cares about me more than himself. Like he really just, you know. If we're out somewhere and we're both dying of thirst, he will give me the last bit of water. Literally. Literally. Like he's young. I forget how young he is sometimes. He's 30. That's almost out of, like, when I met him, he was 29. Like, a man in his 20s is a whole new animal. You know? Haley, that's not true. No, I'm serious. I don't know why people think that. No. You don't know anything about the ex life with us because it's so private. Like, if I opened up and told you everything, you would be sweating. You know, like, with him, it was, no. I'm not gonna, like, okay, I'm not gonna talk about that, but, like, out of respect, obviously, for my husband, but, no, you think it is at the time, but a lot of it was also very, a lot of it was, I could never, almost never do it not high. So, like, when you have to be on substances to enjoy intimate time with someone, that's a red flag. That's a red flag. Who has had those bad relationships, toxic ones? Usually you had to be drunk or you had to be on something to get through it. I don't miss those days. Yeah, so I was watching my animals, our animals. He says, Dad. He's Dad. He is mature. He already has gray hair in his beard that I pluck for him. We groom each other. Like, imagine, you know? Like, I don't know, he likes to pluck my chin hairs, and I like to pluck his. I get a few reoccurring ones, but they've been gone away. I don't know, they haven't come back. It's weird, they just disappeared one day. I don't know what it is, a change in my routine, but I don't know, maybe hormonal change? Honestly, when I first met, it was on Plenty of Fish. He was very persistent. Like, he messaged me on the app, on Plenty of Fish. I messaged him back. I don't know who messaged who first, I think it was him. I messaged him back, and, like, literally within, like, 1 minute, split minute, he called me on the phone. Hello. And I was like, hi. Like, I was weirded out. I think he could sense that. So he's like, do you want to just go on Messenger? I went to meet him at Cracky Gatineau, and I turned in the key in the driveway, and I saw him pacing in the driveway. He was skinny. Like, you think he was skinny? He's skinny now. He was so, what do you call it? Sinewy. I don't know. With, like, weird blue shorts, like, just weird, like, anyway, I don't know, I didn't like him at first. I don't know how I let it grow on me. The love bombing, I guess. Just, like, constant attention. But not the good kind. I'm still smiling thinking about Salah. I like someone I can be silly with like that, you know, and I can be like that with Salah. We can be silly together. Sweetest love. Yeah, he would never hurt a hair on my head, and he never has. You guys would know I would be on here outing every bad behavior. No, I didn't meet him on Plenty of Fish. How did I meet Salah? Plenty of Fish. Whoopee. No, it wasn't. Online, but not Plenty of Fish. And I know he cares because he knows I miss the pet, so he's always videoing me. Like, every time Julia does something cute, he'll call me video. Sometimes I'm in the middle of editing, and I'll be like, babe. But then it's Julia in the sink. Like, okay, we're on video chatting, and he gets up to go buy ice cream in the freezer. I'm sorry, babe, but I have to tell them the story. He goes to get ice cream in the freezer. He's like, we're chatting video, and he's like, I think I'm going to have an ice cream. And I'm like, oh, no. Because I pretty much ate all the ice creams, and I left him one. So I'm like, shoot, I'll see if he notices. So he goes into the freezer. But before going into the freezer, I hear, ah! Because the cat was in the sink, and it scared she looked so cute, curled up in the sink. He goes in the freezer. He sees one ice cream bar, and he's like, where's the rest? And I'm like, oh, I just took them out of the box. I think they're behind the ice cubes and everything. But then I'm like, I'm kidding. I'm sorry, babe. I ate all ice creams. It's not funny, but I mean, he's the type of person who won't eat the snacks for like ever, you know, like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, these are red flag. These are snacks that I love. And you know, like, they're gonna be eaten if they're not eaten by you. Hold on. Yeah, and I actually had to walk to a shisha cafe yesterday. So I got dropped off. Oh yeah, I didn't tell you this. I got dropped off at the mall. I mean, I got dropped off on, like, at a cafe on Arab Street that was in, like, a little alley. And they were supposed to be open, but, like, the Google said it was open, but it wasn't. Like, I got there and it was, like, dark, and I was like, oh, where am I gonna go? Babe! Hi, babe! I miss you. I was just telling people how amazing you are. Okay, let me see how this looks. What the f- No. I guess I can wear them, like, when I'm alone in my house. With my... Yeah, it'll look better. Adi. Even just to have them, even not to wear them, like, they're just cute. Like, I love it, like, so much. Just to look at it makes me happy. So cute! Oops. My ringy ring. What the frick? The frickin' frack? What the frick? How can you hate papaya? But I do. Don't worry, I'm not gonna show my hair. You can't see my hair. Oh no. There's foundation. This is why I don't like doing my makeup but with my hijab on. I'm gonna have to get... I'm gonna put some of this lip plumper. Red lipstick? Okay, just let me plump them up a bit. Yeah, we're kind here, eggs on legs. I mean, I know I've raged out at people who ask stupid questions, but I know... It's because, like, I can tell... I've been on YouTube for a long time. I can usually tell where someone's going with a comment. So for you to... Like, if I call you out on a comment, which I shouldn't even bother, but... Like, if someone says, what? I only said this. No, don't gaslight me. I know what you were meaning, okay? Let's just be real. I have Q-tips. I can show you that I don't have any earwax. To prove to you I have that gene. Maybe. Maybe. Babe, maybe we can extend our vacation and go to Kofifi. I'm just joking. What's the place where the beach was filmed? The movie The Beach. Take me to the beach. I did not have to see that tryst with Leonardo and Tilda Swinton or whatever her name is. I didn't have to see that. I could have gone my entire life without having seen that. I had a dream I was hanging out. Sorry. I had a dream I was hanging out with an old friend. And she lived in the country. And her dad was divorced with the mom. And he used to spend all his time at his girlfriend's. And so we had the place to ourselves, the country home to ourselves. Why did I start talking about this? And one time we were barbecuing and I fell off the balcony. I don't know why I was telling. Anyway, I was just reminiscing about those things. She had an old Nintendo that we used to have to blow inside of to make it work. And we would just play Nintendo, smoke cigarettes, and find interesting foods to eat all day. That was basically our life. I did use foundation, yeah. Okay, what about lashes? Yes or no? These are gonna hurt my eyes, but... and they're gonna sweat off if I go anywhere. But lashes or no lashes? Oh my gosh, that too dramatic? I don't know, Mimos. Kirby's just disappeared. I don't know. Like, I think their account is gone because I noticed in the moderators they're not there, but that's okay. Like, if they have their reasons, you know, that's fine. We miss them. And, you know, nobody has to gift to come here. You guys can just hang out. There might be places there he doesn't like and you should go well. Oh, I see what you mean. No, he likes everything. I'm the person who doesn't like certain places, you know? We both don't like party scenes. Like, you're never going to see us in this Nana district, the ping pong and all that. No. That's too bad. I know you guys would love that, huh? Yeah, we are too modest and for that, yeah. Right, babe? We won't be going to the red light districts. No, we don't dance in public as Muslims. Like, I don't, but... because once you see me shimmy shake, you're never going to forget. had those apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur. She had the whole club looking at her. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, she goes, low, 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 low. Salah's so young. Is he already done with his party phase? Yeah, there's no party phase when you're a Muslim man. Like, it's you. Like, that's how he grew up. That's like his culture there. Like, there's no partying in Kuwait. And you know what? Like, we can say, partying's fun, blah blah blah, but at the end of the day, you're really not missing anything that you're gonna look back on and go, oh, yeah, I know, right? But it's kind of like, yeah, it's not usual. I know what you mean. And like, in his part of the world, it's normal. But they have their own form of partying. You have your own form of partying, babe. Like, Okay, I have to admit, I ate the entire bread. It's not as big as you think it is. The bread is like really soft and like not dense. It's very airy, the type of bread they make. It's almost like that pull-apart bread? It's kind of like that. You knew you ate the whole bread. It was so, like, I can't explain how good it was. With the vintage cheddar I bought at the market. OMG. Nothing wrong with eating all the bread. Is Vegas worth the hype? Honestly, as Sin City, as somebody who's trying to be, I don't have any interest in it, but I mean, literally, like, everything is forbidden how I'm there for me to do. No, actually, like, I would like to go to Nevada, though. I would like to, like, go to Area 51 and get risky. So, guys. Does it sound like a chicken? Oh my gosh, I follow this chicken on TikTok named Ethel, and she's so funny. She sits on eggs, and she gets moody. She steals everyone's eggs and sits on them. I'm not an egg on legs because my legs are not super skinny while the rest of me is egg-shaped. Like, I'm all round, all part of me. Everything. I have a big, round everything. I don't have a little boy butt and, like, skinny legs. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's the typical egg shape. I'm more apple. I can't stand a thirsty whole bag. Yeah, I know. I can't either. I hate, like, scrolling on TikTok and I see, like, some women and they're constantly, like, I play with my hijab to keep it out of my way, but they're constantly, like, and their boobs are just out and I'm like, I can't believe I ever was like that. I don't know. Like, thirst trap people, I don't know. I used to kind of be, like, thirst trappy, so I know what that's like. But.
Do you guys smell your socks? Ugh. I'm trying to look cute. I'm gonna be a fairy. I gotta have, like, cute hair and shit.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna take a selfie and send it to my guy. Do I look like a giant baby? Maybe I can come to you on Monday after work. I will stay with you at night. Yeah. I'm Candace, the sexy au pair. I want to look like a slut. Basically. Sleeping with the married father.
All probably owned by that Mademoiselle Chantal.
Madame Chantal. She's my wife.
It was all a scheme just to make the two of them rich.